Well, it took me 4 hours just to put in the door and everything over the step number 2 to cover that storage area. That and more coming up on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Just dropped a Band-Aid. Gotta have those handy. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, well, took Wednesday night off. That's why there was no video this morning. Sorry about that. Woke up this morning early with such high hopes. Came out here. It was so cold out here in the pole barn in the truck. This morning it said 26, feels like 15. It did. It's been howling wind all day. And the problem is the wind's blowing right in the direction of the pole barn. So even to run the truck to get heat, still so much cold wind was blowing in, it was ridiculous, and I just kind of gave up today. Back at it tonight. It's still cold, I'll show you. But I'm determined to get something done tonight. I just hate going more than a day without some progress of some kind. So, I'm going to work on the 2 stairway cabinet door things. There they are. Haven't gotten to those yet. Got the bottom one done, remember the other day. But I want to get the door and get that all framed out so you don't see that exposed wood anymore. So if I can at least get those 2 banged out tonight, I'll feel pretty good about it. Watched some Shark Tank tonight. I love that show on CNBC. Trying to get some inspiration, and so I can at least maybe get this done, get something done tonight. There's some days where I do a lot and I get a lot done, and some days like today where, boy, is just, a lot of it's just so freaking cold. And when it's this cold and windy, you just don't feel like hanging out here working in the pole barn for hours at a time. But we'll get something done tonight. So I'm first going to do some measuring, see what little kind of boards I need. I'm probably going to try to put most of it together outside the truck and bring it back in. There's going to be some painting involved, and I might have to wait on the paint until tomorrow, but at least if I can get the whole door thing done. I've got those better screws now for those latches, so hopefully that will make this go a little bit faster. So we'll dive on in. Problem is with this top one is, of course, I've got the big post in the way, so I don't have full access from the front, so putting a door in is going to be kind of difficult. I could put a door in coming from the left stringer there, but I need a wider area to put that latch onto, as I found doing that one down there. So I'm going to have to build a little inside corner piece with 2 boards to put in place, put the paneling on top of that, build a door from that right side over to the left side. So I've got my 2 little boards cut first. I'm going to go put them in the sawhorse and see if I can nail those together to get an idea for placement. Then we're going to try to make a door that'll fit next to that. I've got some small hinges up here somewhere. You can see right there. And try to put it all together and see if I can make this work. It's complete Jimmy rigging here, baby. Okay, there's my little false corner piece to finish out that wall and come across. That'll hold. I'll put the hinges on that door, that board there, and we'll have a board coming across for our door. Alright, there's my corner insert with paneling on it. That'll attach to this that I've cut out for my door. It's going to go right on there. I'm going to put the hinges on while it's outside so it'll be easier to do. And I'm going to put paneling obviously on this to match that for the door going across. And I'll probably go ahead and put the latch part on the outside or the inside of this one, all while I'm outside the truck, because trying to get in that little space is a lot harder. But that'll all match. And yes, I did go to Menards today. You'll say big money. You'll say big money at Menards. Well, last week at Menards. Anyway, I bought knobs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get your knob right here, is what you're thinking, right? Yeah. No, I bought some knobs. So for this door, for the door we're going to build below it. For the vent door, I put on the other day. I'm going to have matching knobs then for the drawers. And for all the cabinets that are going to be put in. There's going to be the one cabinet up above in the bunk area behind what will be my nightstand. There's going to be the cabinet, which will be in my closet below, kind of behind me directly, and then also a small cabinet below the sink. So I bought enough knobs that all match. Figured to buy them all at one time, you know, because you don't want to go back and then they're out. So anyway, nice little silver knobs. They're like, $2.50 a piece. Not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and put all those on too. So, gonna go out and hinge this one. We're gonna put the paneling on it. We'll put the knob on it. And we'll put the latch on it. Blah, 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 blah. And then we'll stick it all in there and hope it fits into place. Okay, finally got the door in above step number 2. Of course, there's the floor, the vent I put in the other day, step number 1. Haven't got to that one yet. I hope to get to that tonight, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I finally got that one in. Got to put the trim on it. Got the trim waiting for it right there. I've got a little piece of board that's going to go right there outside drying right now. And yeah, I put the little corner in. You can see back there a board that was back there screwed to another board with pintle on it. Then put the hinges, which you can see right there, on it. Didn't come out as even as I wanted. But it's in. The new knob is in. There's one of those knobs I got. Just everything is like nickel, brushed nickel look right now. And so that was only $2.50 for that knob. But that's all in. It is 1:41 a.m. Should this have taken 3 hours and 45 minutes? No! But it freaking did. Alright, looking from this side, I can pull from my knob and open it up. There's looking inside. Got my power strip back there. That's running the fridge and freezer now that we put in the other day. I've got to move that board back just a little bit because I don't like that gap right there. I want it to look more built in, so I had to get a longer screw so I can push that panel back, and I'll be doing that here in a few minutes. But now I have access to that nice carpeted area underneath step number 3, between step number 2 and 3. And this, again, this latch, that was one of the hardest things to do. Redonkulous. I got the right screws now, which made it a little bit easier, but trying to get that to match up and all that so that it closes, but it does. You can hear that? It does close tightly. So that's done, but should that have taken almost 4 hours? No. Okay, there's looking at that with all the trim on it. Let me get some better light on that. Alright, you can see that a little bit better. Now there is a gap, I realize, right there between that board and that board. Okay, but the thing is, this is going to be one of the drawers right here, okay? So you're not going to see that. That's just a minor cosmetic flaw that I have to look at right now. But that will be hidden by a drawer going right there. So I got the gray painted board again. You know, why did I paint that? I don't know, because you're not going to see it. It's going to be inside the drawer, but got the trim piece of the panel on the front to match the door right there. You can barely see that knob down underneath there. So that is all done. It is now 2 a.m. Like I say, did that have to take 4 hours? No, but it did. Wearing the stylish lamp again. Yeah, I wasn't happy with the way the vent board went above the freezer. It stuck out a little bit too much. I wanted it to go back a little bit, so I've got to put some little cleats I just cut onto the boards that were there to go through the main board, through that padded beam. I have a longer screw that I needed to get at Menards, which I got tonight, to make all this happen, so that can push back just a little bit and take away that little gap. You'll see what I'm talking about once I get to it here. Well, this has been the day and night of things not going well. I tell you, I'm done. It's almost 4 a.m. here Mountain Time. Now I still got to edit this video down. I hope you appreciate that. It takes me a good hour or so, sometimes up to 2, to edit the thing after I'm done working. But yeah, I was trying to just readjust that little vent, board, padded board back there. Oh my God, if everything could go wrong, it did. It's So we're going to cash it in here. Hopefully things will go to better tomorrow. I'm kind of done. Had one of those really lousy days. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Finally got Rusty back out here to do the opening and close. Yeah, he's not feeling too good. He hurt his right leg the last time I tried to make him go down the steps, so he's been kind of just nursing that this week, haven't you? Yeah. But he'll get it. He'll get those steps eventually. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment if you'd like to. Get to your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty. Out. I can't believe you've never been cow tipping before. Look, we're brothers now. We're going to be doing lots of dumb stuff together. All right, he's eyeing that strip. We're not going to make him jump too bad since his leg is hurting him. Yeah, we're not throwing him up on the landing or anything today. But Rusty gets his bacon strip bounty for helping out in the opening and the closing, right? Leg's not hurting bad enough that you won't eat your bacon strip, that's for sure. Oh yes, yum, yum, yum. Alright, I still see one more little piece down there. By your left leg. You find it? Oh, there you go. Alright, Rusty, give us the happy dog look. There you go. Happy dog look. Think you got it all, buddy. Think you got it, Rusty. Yay!